You are in the cheap seats here at the fairgrounds, Logan County Fair going on. Scott Kirby, Jake Johnston, and we have a call. Go ahead, caller. You there? All right, try calling back in there. We may have had some technical difficulties. Nice.
Blame it on Joe.
That answer. Maybe they had the answer to that question.
Blame that on Joe.
We'll blame it, yeah.
He looks so tired, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. It's very depressing.
It is depressing. It's really bothering me. I mean, he's a young man. Jeez.
Would like to, we got a little bit.
And we've got another call.
And we got another caller. Go ahead, caller.
And still technical difficulty.
Don't know if, can't tell if we can hear you or not, but obviously we can't hear you, so try again. We'll get you in here. The producer's working on it right now. That's Jim. I would like to give the listeners a little bit more information. We told you about a little fantasy football challenge going on through WLCN 96.3.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
All right.
The draft is going to be August 31st. We're going to take the first 12 people to sign up.
Okay.
We're not sure at the location right now. It's a little different format.
All right.
If you guys want to enter this challenge, fantasy football challenge, email me at WLCN 96.3 fantasy football challenge at yahoo.com. I know that's a little much. That's a pretty long email address, but you know, that's what it is.
Better give it out there again.
Okay, here we go. Third time's a charm. Go ahead, caller.
I hear something.
Strike three. You're out.
Yeah, just give the answer to Paula.
We're working on it. Somebody's trying to get through. They want those tickets. But the format for this fantasy football, it's a little different than you guys are probably used to doing. I know most drafts go about 18 to 20 picks, where you're going to get 10. You're going to get 10 picks. You're going to draft basically your starting team. So it's got to be, you got to watch your bye weeks.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to draft a quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a tight end, a kicker, and a defense. And then you also get to draft a bench player. It's a little different format. You know, the draft should only take about an hour, hour and a half, instead of 3 hours being on.
We need to pick a sponsor to have this draft at.
That's what we're working on that right now.
All right.
You know, Jeff number 2 is working on that. We'll have more information. I just wanted to get it out there so people that want to do it can start signing up. We're going to take the first 12. A prize basket will be worked on throughout the year. So, you know, we'll have to wait until probably December or January before we know exactly what the prize is going to be. We're going to try to do prizes for the Super Bowl winner and then the person with the most points. So, you know, if you want to sign up, go to WLCN 96.3 Fantasy Football Challenge at yahoo.com. The draft will be August 31st, which is it Labor Day or Memorial Day? It's Labor Day.
Labor Day.
I get those two mixed up. Anyway, it's Labor Day weekend. The draft will start anywhere between 10:30 and 11. Should only take about an hour and a half because I know people will have things to do on Labor Day weekend, but fantasy football should take priority over anything you do.
Yes.
And it's fun. And, you know, each week we'll update the community, how you're doing. We'll do a who's hot, who's not, who we think you should put in, and stuff like that. And it'll be fun. So the first 12 callers, you know, I don't know that we'll allow kids in because it might be at a
you got a potty mouth
place. So let's try to. Well, we'll go over that later because we don't know where the location is yet. But I like to keep it, you know, in adults. You know, to keep it more. I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? You don't know either.
X-rated.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say that. But yeah, get signed up. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then, you know, it's free, and you're going to win something at the end. And usually the prize packages that these guys put
It's fancy
together.
football. You're gonna be a lot of these guys play fancy football anyways, so you can get win some prizes, and you get to talk on the radio.
Absolutely.
What could be more fun than that?
And we'll talk about you if you're in your last. So, and we're going to have a sponsor. I got with Joe Ryan earlier. He's going to help me run it. Yeah, you're more than welcome to, come in and help, and maybe they can win a sectional or something. I don't know. Or
wow. Yes, I'm on the hook here for that one, guys.
I'm just kidding. That's
we'll work something out. Absolutely.
But that's going to be a lot of fun. What else do we have here? We're in football. I went over to the Bears training camp this past Wednesday up in Bourbonnais. Pretty neat experience. They got great facilities up there.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
I have.
And I mean, it's nice. And there's really, the way they have it set up, I mean, you can see the whole practice. I mean, there's really no bad spot to be in. They have 4 different fields that they practice on, and they try to practice on one different field each day. Just so happens they were on field 1 Wednesday, and it's pretty neat. Got to take my dad. He hasn't been to a Bears training camp since it was in Platteville, Wisconsin. So there's a caller. Go ahead, caller.
Platteville?
I'm sorry. What was that? Did you say Platteville?
Yes.
Yes, you are right. What's your name?
Libby?
Libby?
Hey, Jake. Yeah, hey, Jake, I'm your customer.
Yes, Libby Anderson.
Well, hey, guess what? You can come into Jake's and pick up your tickets.
All right.
We'll have them there waiting for you. Thanks for calling in. And yes, they were in Platteville, Wisconsin before they moved to Bourbonnais. So good job. And are you a Bears fan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me and my husband both.
Okay, good deal. That's what we like to hear. We just went over there this past Wednesday to see them, and they're looking pretty good. A little higher tempo training camp than we're used to seeing. So congratulations. Pick up your tickets up at Jake's Furnishings.
Yeah, anytime
right,
today. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, we had a winner.
It's one of my top customers right
Well, there you go. Now she gets to go to Knights Action Park and enjoy a day in the sun.
Nice. So how was it? You saying it's up tempo?
It is up tempo. I mean, they're always doing something.
Right.
I mean, it was kind of confusing to tell you the truth because they'll break off and do their individual drills.
Yeah.
And for about 10-15 minutes, and then they'd all get together and run offense. And then they do that for about 10, 15, 20 minutes. They break up in groups again. There was always something going on. There was no dead spots, and this is from 9 o'clock till 11:30 for 2.5 hours. It's not like, okay, it's break time, they go get a drink of water. They were doing some kind of drill or some kind of team, teamwork the whole time. And then obviously, if you want to play in the NFL, the position to be is punter. Because they're over on the other field, and all they're doing is kicking and punting.
Yeah.
And wow, that'd be a great way to earn a paycheck.
Especially this early. They don't practice tackling or
They
anything.
don't practice anything.
Don't need to run.
No, but saw Devitt Hester. They did some special teams. Saw him in action. He's looking pretty good now that he can focus just on special teams.
Yeah.
Concentrating on kickoff returns. And I don't know if he'll be in punt returns. I'm sure he will be. But they look pretty good. High tempo.
They don't have him on the depth chart as a wide receiver anymore at all.
And he wasn't even working with the wide receivers. They were right in front of us doing their drills, and we couldn't find him until towards the end of practice. Well, he was on the other field catching, punts and kickoffs from them down there. But then when they got together on kickoff return, there he was. I mean, he was probably from me to the Joe, That's how close we were.
Was he as sleepy as Joe is?
No, he was.
No, he was right there, huh?
I don't think Joe knows where he's at. But, it was a pretty good experience, and it's free to get in.
Huh.
I mean, you drive. It's about a 2-hour drive from Lincoln, maybe 2 hour, 10 minutes. Great parking, and everything's accessible.
Yep.
You walk right in. They've got vendors there with food. They give away free stuff, and you get to see them up and personal, up and close.
Nice.
Kids, they give out passes to kids 12 and under, or they go to a special tent after practice. They'll come through, sign autographs. And something I saw yesterday that I haven't seen before, that I've been going to these training camps, Jay Cutler actually walked over and was signing autographs.
Yeah.
Usually, I mean, he's in a contract year, so he's trying to probably get his reputation built up. But, you know, he was over signing autographs. And, you know, a lot of them, after you're practicing for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, the last thing they want to do, and I understand it's fans and, you know, they want the last thing they want to do is be all sweaty and go over and sign autographs.
Yeah.
But
keep standing in the sun and everything.
So,
yeah.
you know, I look at it on that side of it, but I also can see on the fan side that, you know, if it wasn't for the fans, these guys wouldn't exist, you know, or wouldn't get paid.
They wouldn't be getting paid, that's for sure.
I can see it from both ends, but there was
So was Urlacher there? Oh,
no Urlacher signer, but you know who was
too
there.
soon?
And we talked. My dad talked to him for probably a couple minutes. Tom Waddle, remember Tom Waddle?
Oh yeah.
He came down the line. He signed a bunch of autographs, and he sat there and talked to us for a little bit. And he was very personable. And you know, after the camp, we're walking out to our cars. We get in our cars. Here comes this golf cart flying by, and he's on the back of it, just having a good old time. And,
Nice.
You know, he's with Comcast Sportsnet, I think, right now.
Yeah.
He's one of the Bears analysts, and
Post-game, pre-game analyst,
And he says, we talked to him for a few minutes, and we're like, you ready to play a game? The only thing he misses from the sport is his teammates. So, you know, that's the only thing he misses, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take our last commercial break. You know, we got to get 3 of them in, and we're going to take the last one right now. We come back, we'll wrap up the show here at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. You're in the cheap seats, WLCNonline.com. Welcome back to the cheap seats here at the fairgrounds, Logan County Fair. We lost a speaker here.
Yeah, that was me, I think. My bad.
Nobody's listening to us here anyway. We don't need
My
to
goodness, I ripped that thing straight out of the box.
Well, we are at the fair, and come on out to the fair to support the LCHS Raider football boosters, players and cheerleaders, and coaches at the Logan County Fair. And they are under the grandstand where you can purchase ice-cold water, soda, and snacks, along with great Raider spiritware.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All profits benefit the LCHS Raider football program, and your support is always appreciated. Football season right around the corner. They're going to start practice here in a couple weeks. I know right now, I talked to Joe, they're doing a little bit of working out. Next week's a dead week,
Yep.
and then they get fired up.
Get fired up.
Fired up. I'm ready. I'm ready for some football. And so much that I was watching the CFL last night a little
No.
bit. Just for a little bit.
Just aching for it,
Yeah,
huh?
just, you know, it was on and there was nothing else on, so
I tell you who was not. That's Joe.
Joe was not watching football.
No, Joe, if I understand correctly, was on a date last night. And we had just got done with our little conversation on this. Curfew was set at 11, and he got her home at 11:05. No, I'm not stopping. I'm very upset about this. This is bothering me. I think common courtesy would be 10:30.
Or even 10.
Or even 10. You know, I would...
Well, I don't have a daughter. You do. So.
Yeah, I've got 2. And I'm thinking, you know, 10:30, they should be in the parking lot or at least in the driveway, maybe sitting on the porch, or they could even come inside and watch ESPN together.
That's right.
I'd pour them a glass of lemonade, unsweetened. You know, I'm just talking common courtesy, Joe. He's not liking this at all.
He's not liking it. He's not liking this at all. Next week, we're going to be at the Christian Village, so tune in to that, 9 o'clock. And then the following week, August 17th, we are going to be downtown Emden for their 2nd annual ALS run.
Where are we going to be at?
We're going to be downtown Emden at the
Stagger Inn. Great show last year. So
I'm looking forward to it. We get to do a little traveling. I was trying to get the crew to go up to Bourbonnais, but that didn't happen, so we'll go to Emden instead.
Yep, and that's in support of the ALS walk, Michelle Conradi Brown. So
okay, well, it's a good cause, so hope everybody can make it out there. And Jim and Jeff number 2 will be here tonight from 6 to 8 giving out prizes. make sure you bring in at least 4 non-perishable food items, and you'll win a great prize. Just bring them by the desk here. We got a little box for the food pantry, trying to build that up for the community. It's
Well,
a
I'm
great
sure
cause.
Lisa, the prize girl, will be here. I'm sure giving out something.
I mean, and walking through here, there's all kinds of boxes to sign up to win stuff. I don't know. We're probably not eligible. I don't win anything anyway.
I was gonna say, I'd have to trip over the winning ticket, and then I'd probably throw it away. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, lots of vendors out here. Definitely wander through here and sign up for some stuff. You got P&M Communications right next to us. Obviously, they always have a lot of stuff showing off these awesome LED, plasma, LCD TVs, whatever they got. It's all looking good.
Well, there's a lot going on out here today. Chili cook-off's going on as we speak down at the old beverage tent. So
I'm heading that direction now.
get down there, sample some chili. It's probably not ready yet. I think they said they started about 10. The judging's at noon. So get on there, check that out. Big concert tonight. Brushfire, Craig Morgan, get on here and stop by the desk and see the guys, Jim and Jeff number 2. They'll be here. So stop by, see them. And that's going to do it for this show. Once again, sign up for fantasy football. Go to WLCN 96.3 Fantasy Football Challenge at yahoo.com. I'll be checking that regularly and include, I guess you don't just want to send an empty email.
Yeah.
Include your name, your phone number, and
get us all the contact info.
Right, contact info, so we can get back with you and maybe give you some more details personally instead of on air.
Yeah, find out where we're going to have the draft at and kind of go from there.
Yep, but we just want to get signed up right now. We're going to take the first 12 sign-ups, so it's free, and there will be some good prizes at the end.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in to the Cheap Seats. That's going to do it for us. Until next week, we'll see you then.